These new features are gonna be amazing in FC25. Today I'm gonna show you some of the best things coming to the game, which is just 1 month away, guys. So smash the like button on this video if you're excited. And here we can also see some new images of Zidane in the Real Madrid third kit. We can also see some images of Del Piero in the Juventus third kit, which is gonna be, of course, coming to FC25. But let's get into some features, guys. And obviously a big thing this year is using icons in a player career mode. Zidane is going to be one of the characters that you can use, but obviously they're going to be adding more later on as well. From launch though, there's just going to be 3 available icons, and that is obviously as I said already, Zidane, David Beckham, and also R9 Ronaldo. But as I said already, they're going to be adding more icons later, but just from launch there's going to be these 3 Real Madrid legends, and of course you can use them on any single team that you want in a game. You don't have to, you just use them on Real Madrid. You can transfer them to any single club. So another good new feature, guys, this year is something called EAFC Highlighter. Basically, they have completely revamped the replay system in the game. So you can literally get the exact captures, the exact screenshots, the exact angles that you want. And you can also create really cool movies. You can even add different effects. You can literally go ahead and add like a blurred background if you want, and like make sure to focus on something specific. I mean, you basically have a new camera system, guys, for the replays this year, which is gonna allow you to capture, as I said already, good videos or really cool screenshots of the game. So really looking forward to this feature. Now, this is just an image of a stadium, you might be thinking, but no, this is actually more. Let me show you, guys. If we zoom in, can you notice that there is a fan in the stands with a Marquinhos number 5 shirt? And that is actually a brand new feature, because fans in previous games have never worn a player name on their back. They've just had, you know, the kit, obviously, but they never actually had, like, for example, Neymar on their back, or Mbappe, or Vinicius on their back. That is what fans are going to be having this year. You're going to be seeing, you know, your most popular players are going to be having the most shirts in the stadium. So this is a really cool feature, especially for career mode. I thought it was a really underrated detail in the game. Another cool underrated detail is we have a brand new corner tactic. So take a look at the bottom right here. You can see Nunes is the target player, Van Dijk is on near post for defending corners, and Konate is at the back post. I want to show you guys a couple of images. So this is for an attacking corner. As you can see, the player there, the Liverpool player to the furthest right, is Nunes, because he is going to be the target player for attacking corner kicks. Then we have for defensive corner kicks, as you can see, Virgil van Dijk is there guarding the front post, and we also have obviously Konate guarding the back post, exactly how we put it in the tactics. So this is going to allow you to hopefully concede less corners and maybe even score more corners. There's a lot of new customization this year, obviously, with the new tactics, and we'll get into a little bit more of that later. Now, another cool new thing, guys, obviously, is this new addition called Rush, which is basically replacing Volta, and this is going to be available in literally every single game mode on the game. Pro clubs, career mode, ultimate team, and it's also going to be a separate game mode as well. So yeah, as you can see, there's going to be blue cards, you know, there's going to be like indirect free kicks, which is also kind of cool, where you obviously have to, you know, pass the ball. Obviously, there's also many different ways you can play this. You can have the pro camera angle, end-to-end tactical. I feel like because they're going to be having these MLS penalties as well in Rush, I feel like the pro camera angle or the end-to-end camera angle is going to be so cool, guys. So really looking forward to trying this out. But trust me, I promise you guys, Rush is a really good addition. Now, a big thing that I like, obviously this is not going to be a surprise if you've been watching my videos, and that is that we have wind effects in the game. You can actually adjust how much wind you want, or how bad the weather is going to be. So basically, if you have you know, hard wind settings, there's going to be on the 2D radar in normal matches, there's going to be an indicator that's literally pointing where the wind is coming from and how many meters a second the wind is, so how strong the wind is. That is gonna literally change the gameplay so much. Obviously, this is probably a feature that's better for offline game modes. You know, in online, it's gonna be a little bit annoying if you have to think about the win all the time, but this is a really, really cool addition. And it's reminding me of like FIFA 11, FIFA 12, when if there actually was raining, you would have to or shoot a little bit more powerful, because the ball would actually slow down, or it would start going even faster if it was, you know, depending on the conditions, if it was raining or snowing. Now we have more tactics, guys, with obviously different players this year called roles. So every single player are going to be having these roles. It kind of depends which player though, but as you can see, Trent Alexander-Arnold has these false back, attacking wingback, fullback, and wingback. He's got 2 stars for the attacking wingback, but hopefully he can also play false back as well, even though obviously he's not going to be as good as attacking wingback. So right backs are going to be having these roles, left backs, you know, defensive midfielders, center midfielders can literally now play as wingers as well. So these new roles and tactics in FC25 is completely gonna change the game, especially for online as well, where these things are important. I'm sure some of the best online players in the world are gonna come up with some crazy tactics that's gonna be really, really effective on the game. So another feature that I'm a big fan of, guys, even though I don't play too much Ultimate Team, is the SBC Storage function. You can now actually have a separate place for untradeable players. This is going to be super useful, so you don't have to go ahead and get rid of untradeable cards or something like that. You can just store them now in one place. Obviously, as I said already, I haven't been playing too much Ultimate Team, but if you guys want me to get back into that, create a different channel for it, let me know in the comment section, and we'll do some Ultimate Team content in FC25 as well, but obviously not on this channel. So we have slips as well in the game, which is another nice feature. You know, this is actually not going to affect the outcome of the pass, which I've heard some people are like, oh my god, imagine if you just slip when you're, you know, having the ball. But that's not going to be happening, guys. This slip is not going to be affecting the end result of the pass, which is a good thing in my opinion. This is just going to be an animation for if it's raining heavily or if it's obviously snow on the pitch. But as you can see, the pass still ends up to where the player is. So that is a nice new animation on the game. Now also, guys, in career mode, you can now literally customize your career however you would like. If you want to give yourself a transfer ban of like 1 or 2 seasons, you can do that. If you want to turn off transfers completely, you can do that. If you literally do not ever have the option to get sacked, you can also do that. I mean, you can actually customize your career mode to however you would like it. And the only way to do this before was obviously through using mods on PC, but now these things are going to be possible as well in FC25 on console. So you do not have to use PC for these specific things. You can literally customize, guys, everything in career mode to make it however you would like it. Now we also have something brand new called sideline replays. The managers are going to be more involved in the gameplay this year. We're going to be seeing them more on the sidelines complaining about decisions to the fourth officials. We're going to see them talking to players, talking to people on the sidelines. They're going to be more animated as well. They're going to be angrier. They're going to be happier, depending on how the game goes. So this, in my opinion, is also a really nice feature. Now, in Pro Clubs, they've actually got a lot of brand new things in Pro Clubs this year. One of them being facilities. As you can see, you can now purchase performance analysts, head groundsmen. You can purchase scouts. You can purchase tactical coaches. There are so many things that you can purchase in Pro Clubs that's going to benefit your players to have better attributes. Obviously, the new customization as well in Pro Clubs or just player career mode as well is incredible. I'm sure you've seen some of these crazy faces people have been making already, but it's actually unbelievable the amount of customization you can do. And as you can see there, under the face it says advanced sculpt. That is the big feature, which literally allows you to have the exact head shape and the craziest characters you can ever imagine. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be a fun new feature on the game. Pro Clubs also has more accessories added, and some of these accessories are also going to be in a player career. Probably not the do-rags and stuff, but as we can see right here, guys, the elbow sleeve are making their debut in FC25, and that is actually going to be something that you can also use in player career mode as well. So hopefully we're going to be seeing more additions of, you know, fun accessories in player career, not just on Pro Clubs, but obviously this year they're also going to be having these catalog, which is going to be for every single game mode, and probably like if you reach a certain level, you can unlock some of these cool things as well for hopefully player career mode too, not just you know, Pro Clubs, because it would be cool to kind of have these headbands, head bandage and stuff. That would be fun to also use in player career mode. Now also a big new thing, guys, this year is the tactical fouls, and I've been playing the game a little bit already, and I have to tell you right now, these tactical fouls are actually extremely fun, and you know, the animations are going to be different as well. It's not always going to be looking the same for these tactical fouls. Sometimes you're going to be seeing players literally being dragged down like so hard to the ground. Obviously this is going to result in you getting a yellow card. That's why it's called the tactical foul, but if you want to stop counter-attacks, that is going to be probably easier than ever before. But you have to be careful, because if you already done it once in the game, then if you do it again with the same player, obviously that is going to result in a red card. So I'm predicting right now that we're going to be seeing a lot more red cards in FC25. But there we go, guys. There we have some of my favorite new features coming to the game. As I said, there's going to be way more things as well, so stay tuned. I'm probably going to make a part 2 to this. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I'll see you very soon, probably tomorrow, with a brand new video.